Okay, so welcome. So now in this example, what you're given is an expression involved in the analysis of the dynamics of missile firing, okay? This also, if in calculus, when you study differential equations, diff EQ, this also comes up when you're dealing with things like Laplace transforms, okay? Which is, again, related to this topic of missile firing. Okay, so anyway, so let's say we wanted to combine this and simplify this expression. Okay, so again, we want to factor out all of the denominators, right? We want to completely factor the denominators. Okay, so this is already factored, this is already factored, or can't be factored any further, and this one can be factored. So let's rewrite this as 1 over s minus 1 over s plus 4 plus 8 over now. Notice that this term, right, if you take this term and you divide it by 2 and square it, you get this term, which tells us that this is a perfect square, okay? And so this can be factored into s plus 4 quantity squared. Okay? But again, if you don't see it, just what are two factors of 16 that add up to 8? 4. And so you get s plus 4 times s plus 4. Okay? So we get s plus 4 squared. So now, what is the lowest common denominator? Well, we take all of the different factors. What are the different factors? We only have 2 of them. We have s and s plus 4. So we take the highest power of each that we see. So the highest power of s is s. The highest power of s plus 4 is s plus 4 squared. So we know our LCD is s times s plus 4 squared. So that's what we need to do. We need to multiply the top and the bottom by whatever we need to in order to get this in the denominator. So here we need to multiply the top and the bottom by s. Here we need to multiply the top and the bottom by s and s plus 4. So here we're going to get s times s plus 4 on top, and then we're going to get what we need on the bottom. And here we've got s, but we're missing the s plus 4 squared, so I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by s plus 4 squared. And now I've got s times s plus 4 squared on the bottom, and then all I have to do is subtract and add what's on top. So let's do that. So I'm going to do s plus 4 quantity squared minus s times s plus 4 plus 8s all over s times s plus 4 squared. Okay, so that's where we're at now. So now the next thing we want to do is we want to simplify the numerator. Okay, so what do we get? Okay. Well, we're going to have to expand this out and then simplify and combine like terms. Okay, so this is going to give us s squared plus 8s plus 16 minus s squared plus, so again, we've got the subtraction here. So if it helps, change this to a plus negative. So we got to distribute the s to both. So it's going to be minus s squared minus 4s. And then we get the plus 8s. And then, of course, we just carry the bottom. Okay, now let's combine like terms and see what we get. So we've got, we've got an s squared minus s squared, so those go away. We've got an 8s, a minus 4s, and another 8s. So we get 16s minus 4s, which is going to be 12s. Right? So we get 12s, and then we got a 16, and that's it. So plus 16 over s times s plus 4 squared. Okay? So that's what we have so far. And so now we could just factor. Again, this is completely factored, but what about this one? So let's see if we can factor it. So the largest factor, so there's no special factors going on, so the greatest common factor though, which is again the first thing we always look for, is 4. So we can factor out a 4, and that leaves behind a 3s plus 4 over s times s plus 4. And we're done. That's our answer. See you next time.